Come, gather round, I'll pick up on our tale of 4 adventurers out blazing a new trail. Their fight with seagull harpies has at last begun, and some boys fell victim to the spell she sung. But as one's impaled, another takes its place, summoning a swarm of ratbirds in our hero's face. Svein conquers fear, and as a third descends, a single choice brings the halfling's life to end. And he turned into a bird. 'Cause great happens. I'm pretty sure last we left off, you guys were on top of Florence, still moving to the astral puddle destination. Just wiped out a bunch of seagulls and seagull harpies, and I think Svein accidentally, indirectly might have killed a halfling that can fly.
Oh yeah, oops. My bad.
Just casually, oops.
Yeah, it happens.
That's right, it was a halfling, but last we left off, Svein
That halfling's dead.
Well, I mean, now hang on a second. Let's not make assumptions. Because last you left off, a fighter's seed slipped out from the halfling body because of the claw of the harpy. You guys then disfooted that harpy. And as of current, you have a Svein pointing a Shiva fire-laced arrow at said harpy, who had just pretty much said in a male's voice, "Yo, dudes, like, what are you doing?" And then we'll go from there.
Oh god, he's a bro.
He's a dude, bro. I don't know if we caught up on that last time, but yes. So that's the recap. How do you guys react?
I mean...
Wait.
Hello!
There we go, Lobe, kicking it off. The female harpy?
Question mark?
Question mark. Lowers their hands a bit, looks at you, Lobe, and says, "Oh, like, thank you. Like, hello to you too, dude. Like, I'd really appreciate it if your buddy over there would not point an arrow at me. That'd be, like, super rad."
Lannon, just really confused, like, is gonna put his hand on Svein's, what is it, crossbow?
Short bow.
Short bow, and just, like, point it at the ground. Just being like, okay?
Okay, Svein's he's gonna go along with this. He's still very confused looking.
Okay.
Wait, so what just happened? I thought you were
I say, now the harpy looks over at you, Lannon, and says, "My dude, I wish I knew. I mean, one minute I was heading home to my little cart, and now I'm sitting here with you guys, and you're shooting me and stuff. What's up with that, man? Gotta just mellow out a bit."
Jeez.
He's going
Yeah,
to
Kennam's
best
gone.
his character.
He's just hanging behind.
Well, you see, we were attacked by some harpies, and we thought that you were on their side.
Dude, like, what's a harpy?
Look
Actually, I
down.
don't think you know. That said, I don't think any of us actually nature checked that one. Does anyone actually know what's a harpy?
I'll do a nature check real
Just
quick.
for funsies.
You might as well.
If Svein fails this, he's just gonna say bird people.
He's gonna call him a bird person.
Yeah. Alright, 17 for
Oh,
nature
yeah, no.
check.
Svein, you have read stories of old of these bird people who would swoop down and do bird things. Calling this thing in front of you a harpy is pretty safe. Like, that's a fair assumption that this is a storybook fantasy character come to life.
Okay, never mind. If we can confirm that. Never
Yes.
mind.
Svein is a
Fuck
little
Svein,
bit
then.
disappointed that the stories did not prepare him quite for this, though.
Yeah.
You tried, and
tried.
I say good job for that.
Yeah.
You did your best.
So off of that continuity fixing nonsense, the dude bro again says, "What's a harpy, dude?"
Lannon's just gonna point.
It's
Think it's a type of musical instrument.
no,
That's
no,
a harp.
no. That's a harp. Yes, a harpy is a creature that is part bird and part human, kind of. You've read about them in storybooks.
He kind of looks at, or she,
It?
the dude bro looks at you for a second. This got really confusing. And then he starts to laugh. He's like, "Oh, dude, no, I'm not a bird person. It's a gnome thing. Like, I've got this backpack here." And he reaches for
Oh,
where
no.
backpack straps would be.
Oh, no.
And then he stops.
No.
And, he says, wait a minute.
Hey,
and
Bud,
then-
Bud.
Yeah.
And Lannon raises his hand and say, "Do this," and he wiggles his fingers.
Okay. So you're gonna Emperor's New Groove him. That's
Yup.
fine.
Absolutely.
So he'll do so like, okay, this is really starting to, and then he goes to lift his hand. It's not a hand though. It's still like wings, and now he's like in full out conniption mode, like.
It's okay. Don't panic. We're all going through strange times right now. Some of us more strange than others.
God, that's gonna hurt my ears when I listen back to it.
Yeah, no, he's like completely freaked out now. He actually goes to stand. He's like, what? And then
Can I persuade him to calm down?
you can. I'm gonna really quick do a roll though because he's missing a foot.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that doesn't go well.
Okay. All right. I'm just here. Okay. Okay.
Jesus.
This is not the worst thing we've seen. All right.
Hey, real quick, just a question: who's in front of this guy? Like, as dude bro is standing up.
I honestly thought we were all like in a line off to the side.
Yeah, no, Kennam's hiding behind all of you.
Okay, that's fair. Okay, well, if nobody's in front of him, then don't worry about it. He basically goes to. This is really confusing. He's a boy in a girl's bird body. God. I sure hope somebody asks
Just call
for
him
names.
Big Bird.
Just say they.
Just say until someone asks for a name.
Yes.
Okay, they go to stand, realize they don't have a foot, so they just like fall flat on their face.
Not gonna lie, Lannon stifles a giggle.
And now he's kind of like in this pool of emotions, like, this is just like a wicked trip, right, man?
Wait,
like,
hey,
what is going on?
Calm down. Persuasion.
Persuasion.
Yeah,
Everything's
Svein's
going to be
pitch in.
okay.
Svein's
Lannon
gonna
rolled a
pitch in.
22.
Oh, Svein got a 21.
Oh wow. Just got the
It's
nurses
okay.
of
The-
the heart.
These are very strange times, but just bear with us. You'll
Might
get through
be able to do
this.
something.
I know it.
Kennam's gonna lean in just like behind Svein and go, "You know, sleep might be a good idea right about now."
I mean, it's an option.
Well,
Spells are always an option.
unfortunately, I already used up my sleep spell when I. No, the only one that I had, I used to. Well, you know, but
Well, I was to say, while you're muttering about all this, Svein and Lannon, you managed to calm this guy down at least a little bit. He's not freaking out on the ground. They're not freaking out on the ground. Oh, God.
Okay.
But,
Breathe. Slower, deeper breaths. Okay.
somebody needs to get this guy a paper bag. Am I right? So, Lannon, you're kind of over there helping him breathe. Ken and Svein, you can continue to discuss. Lobe, I don't know what you're doing. You can join in on either side. Ooh,
You know what?
actually,
Maybe I'll read him a story.
Oh
Okay.
no.
I may have an idea here, Svein.
Oh, what is it?
Where's Irse, first off?
Irse and
In the
Winslow they both went back down to the...
Well, she's not going to be happy when she finds out about this.
Probably not.
You thought she was upset back at the castle. Oh boy.
All right, go downstairs and ask Irse for some kind of like anesthetic, something to knock him out. I think I can.
Anesthetic.
And yeah.
Not aesthetic. We don't want to
I
make
didn't
it
say
pretty.
aesthetic. I didn't
I
say
mean-
aesthetic.
That's
Well,
right.
God, I gotta stop lagging. Go see if Irse has something to like take to like deal with this. I can.
Pot. You want to know she has pot.
Yes, does she have pot? We need to knock him out. And I don't have a sleep spell, so.
I mean,
okay, I'll be
there's
back.
always just brute force.
There is always just brute force. Hey, so while this is all going down, Lobe, I want you to make perception, and by Lobe, I mean Tom make that perception for him.
Because we're all fucked today.
It's been a fun week, y'all. Don't even worry about it. But yeah, make me that perception for him.
All right. I'm gonna need to pull up Lobe's sheet then.
Son, I gave you one job.
Well,
What's perception based in? Is it wisdom?
It's wisdom.
Yes.
Okay, then it's 20 plus 4.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you don't have any
Man.
bonuses? Oh, you don't. Okay.
This is a wise motherfucker.
Yeah.
Is
Well, all the healing's based in wisdom.
Understandable.
Yeah.
9 plus 4, so that's 13.
13? Okay. So, Lobe, you're watching this circus kind of go on. You see Lannon sort of breathing in deeply and exhaling with,
Bird person.
bird person. You watch Svein and Kennam kind of whisper back and forth like, okay, we have to do something. Well, maybe we just knock him out. I don't have another sleep spell. And then, you look down where the original halfling body was, and, it's not there anymore.
Huh?
And,
Where'd the body go?
Yeah, no, there's like a nice little trail of blood leading towards the hatch a bit, and as you look up, you see that this body is, like, kind of hobbling, running, trying to get, like, a jump start to get back into the air.
Oh.
Are we aware of this?
The rest of you,
Lobe
I was like, Lobe can alert you guys, and if that happens, then yes.
Lobe's taken off to catch the body.
Okay, Lobe's taking off to catch the body.
Jesus
You all probably
Christ.
notice. You all then do notice as Lobe suddenly just goes like boom, 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 boom across Florence, and he's just like taking off for the hatch. But actually, he's taking off to grab the halfling body thing.
No, it's okay, Lobe. I'll go talk to Irse. I'll see what she has.
Oh God!
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, Lobe, make me athletics. And by that, again, I mean, I'm not going to say that every time. Y'all know what I mean by that.
20 plus 4.
You're.
Oh my god.
That's plus 3, actually.
Is it?
Yeah, he's only got a 17 in strength.
Damn it, Lobe.
But he has a lot of mass behind him, so he gets a +1 for that. Momentum bonus.
Actually, he does have +1 from the belt.
I was about to say, you have a belt.
I did not see that then.
The belt of all the orcs and Goliaths are my friend now.
Yeah, no, I think that made it. That's a nat 19.
Woo!
Jesus Christ.
That puts it up to 23.
Yeah, no, this
Wow.
fool got a 4, so I think that's fine. Okay, so Lobe, you go sprinting across Florence as you watch this halfling's backpack start to unfold itself. And it stretches out, it starts to stretch out these big, shiny, glossy, metallic wings, and then you take this fucker to the ground. Roll me grapple real quick just to see if you can actually keep him on the ground long enough.
That's athletics, right?
Yes.
So that's an 18. No, 17. Wow,
17.
I'm getting my numbers wrong. Yeah, 17.
Come on, Tom. You're just dyscalculic. What's the problem? Okay. So, Lobe, you tackle this fool to the ground, and you start to try and wrestle him into your signature Lobe hug maneuver.
Lobe.
And, this person's arm whips back and cracks you in the jaw in such a way that shouldn't be feasibly possible, or at least in a way that it would definitely have broken that arm. I will let the three boys now react to this, because you, again, saw Lobe tackle this guy, but now this guy is wrestling free, and he's about to take off again.
Tasha's hideous laughter. And there it is!
And there it is! Alright, what's that?
It's a
A
multitude
creature
of
of your
things.
choice that you can see within range perceives everything as hilariously funny and falls into fits of laughter if this spell affects it. The target must succeed a wisdom saving throw or fall prone, becoming incapacitated and unable to stand up for the duration. A creature with an intelligence score of 4 or less isn't affected, and at the end of each of its turns, it can, and each time it takes damage, the target can make another wisdom saving throw, and it would have advantage if it's triggered by if it's been triggered by damage. On success, the spell ends.
Okay, so, what's that look like? Paint me a magic picture.
Well, I've been going pretty good with them rainbows, so I'm gonna put a little happy face on the top of it and slide it on into him. Just
Okay.
snipe him with a rainbow happy face.
So you flip your cane into a sniper, hold it up, and fire like a rainbow smiley face off, huh?
Yes.
Okay.
Man,
Excellent.
I love it.
Okay, you do that. It hits this guy square in the chest, and then he pushes Lobe away, and he starts to try and take off again.
Did he succeed?
It didn't seem to work.
Does it really have an intelligence of 4 or less?
Who wants to try something else? I will allow Svein or Lannon to try something, and if that doesn't work, he's gonna take off.
Does Lennon have anything?
All the meanwhile, your bird person friend is looking like, dude, that's like totally my body! What's going on? Come back, me!
Alright, Lennon's gonna try to run up and cold cock the halfling in the face.
Oh my god. Okay. Roll me attack, I guess.
Yay!
Yay.
Yay! 24.
Yeah, that'll definitely hit.
Does fist... What's fist damage? Like D4?
It's unarmed. Yeah, it's D4.
Strength plus, I presume.
Yeah.
Alright, that's 5 damage to the jaw.
Okay. Is that max damage, or it's like...
No. That was
Okay.
a natural 2.
Alright. Oh, alright, gotcha. So you punch this fool in the face, staggers back a bit, and, he's gonna try and shove away from you.
I have more attacks!
Shit, he got it at 1.
Yes!
Don't even worry about it. I guess he went to go, like, lunge forward, and
He flopped
whatever
on his
you...
face.
Yeah, whatever you were gonna do, I guess do it now.
I mean, I'm gonna take the backpack.
Okay. You gonna try and wrestle that off him?
Yeah.
Alright.
Would that be grapple?
Well, it's not really a grapple. You're trying to take something off. So, I could say athletics if you're gonna just try to forcefully rip it off, or sleight of hand if you don't want to shatter this boy's frame any further. I should mention, too, like, the arm that he used to punch Lobe with, it's super floppy right now.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Just to mention.
Oh yeah, wait. What's sleight of hand? Fuck it. I'll try to not harm him any further.
Okay.
I guess.
Oh, I guess.
Even
I mean,
though
I'll
we
give
have
you
a cleric,
advantage. Yeah,
even
I'll
though
give
we
you
have a
advantage
cleric.
because he just got that in that one, and that's terrible.
I mean, I got 19.
Yeah, no, so you snatch that backpack off pretty easily. And he's just kind of on the ground convulsing slightly. I want you to roll Lannon. Roll me
Okay.
perception. Yes.
Yay, perception, something I'm
Please
good
don't.
at. Kind of.
Nice.
17 modified.
So you notice, as you're holding this backpack with these weird metallic wings, the metallic part is sort of starting to break off a bit and flitter in the air, and it's trying to go for wherever your mimicrome is right now. I don't know if it's still in weapon.
No, it's on my bracer.
Yeah, no, it's going for your bracer then. It's like floating around it. And like piece by piece it's starting to like pull itself towards it.
Ooh.
Oh, the things I could do with more.
So now, unless who hasn't taken a turn? Svein, you haven't taken a turn, right?
No.
Do you want to wait? I was like, do you want to wait to see what the body does next?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
Svein's gonna start over there, but not do anything just yet.
Okay. Then for the final act of this body, it's going to kind of roll back to its feet, arms still a swinging like a windmill, and he's going to try and run and jump off the edge of Florence.
Jesus Christ.
Oh.
No.
Alright, Svein's gonna try and tackle him. He's gonna
Alright.
see what he can do.
See what you can do.
Alright, is that athletics?
Yes.
Nice. Svein is not good at that. 10.
Oh. I think for grapples you can also use athletics. I mean acrobatics.
Oh,
You can,
alright.
I was about to say, if you
I'll
want to
do acrobatics then.
Okay.
12.
Even better. So, you do your flips and kicks to try and sort of bring this guy to the ground before he goes over the edge. And how are you trying to pin this guy? Like, what are you trying to do? I know grapple is the idea, but how so? Like, Lobe has his bear hug maneuver.
Svein's going to try to, I guess, look for anything on his clothing that he could maybe get a good grip on. Like, if he has some baggy clothing or any, like, loops or straps or anything, try and grab onto those, too.
Okay. So you see, he a lot of it is very, like, form-fitting, but he does have, like, a bit of a collar on the back, and you go to grab that, and it just, it tears. Like, you grab it, it tears, and he stumbles off the side, and he's just gone. A couple seconds later, you hear, like, a... as Florence, like, runs over him. So that went well.
Well, I'm going to go talk to Irse now about getting that anesthetic. I'll be right back.
Yeah, on that note.
Lannon's just looking over the sides, just like, well, that was fun. Who's for Chinese?
It, do you hear, like...
That never happened.
What?
What?
Pretend like that never happened.
There we go.
I mean, you'd like to pretend that never happened. Unfortunately, you hear... from behind you, and now the bird person is just freaking the fuck out again.
Alright. I'm gonna try and do something that I've been wanting to do for a while. I'm gonna go over to him, put my hand on his chest, and I'm telling Mimicrum to form chains.
Oh, okay.
Just chain him up.
Chain him up.
Why?
Cause if he's freaking out, then we... We can't do anything if he's running around like a chicken without a head, alright?
Or a leg.
Or
a
without
foot.
Or a
foot.
leg. Well, at that point, he can't run around, so...
Yeah. Do you still want to chain him up?
I mean, yeah.
Okay. Roll me. See, this is interesting. Because this is something new that you haven't tried yet. So it has to take some kind of concentration. So let's do wisdom. Do be a wisdom. Not a saving throw, just a wisdom.
15.
Okay. It takes a couple seconds for what kind of seems like the bracer bits of the mimicrome and then the wing bits to converse. But eventually, they all scatter towards the bird person, and they start creating a chain jacket of sorts. So now, your bird person friend is restrained, he's on his side, and he's still wigging out.
It's better than standing up. Yeah, go get Irse.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so Svein's gonna go get Irse.
Yep.
And anyone else want to join him, or are you all gonna watch Bird Person?
I'm sticking around Mimicrome, so...
Okay.
I'm gonna
Lobe
go
will
take-
attempt to calm down the bird person.
Okay, Lobe's gonna calm down Bird Person.
Kennam's gonna go look out. He heard something about a cart. So
Maybe.
Kennam's gonna take a look around off the side of Florence to see if he can find this cart.
Okay. So then Kennam, roll me perception. Lobe, also Kennam, roll me persuasion. And then we'll jump to Svein and see how this scene goes.
Not well, I presume.
We'll see.
Not well on our end.
Oh, boy.
I got a 2 and a 3, with low being the 3. Let's see. That totals my perception out to 3. That gives Lobe a total of. You're trying to do persuasion?
Yeah, you want to calm him down, right, Lobe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that puts persuasion at 6, perception at 3.
Okay. Well, Kennam, regardless of sort of being in this beachy, nothing really happening area. Oh, excuse me. You don't really see any carts. You do catch a brief glimpse of a little, pile of bloody something
Ooh.
as you're, running away from the body.
Oh.
Lobe, I don't know what you said, or if the bird person is just too far gone at this point. But yeah, no, bird person's still oh, this is just all a dream, man. This is just a crazy high. What is?
Oh no.
Just
What?
complete
He's in his
gibberish.
own little world? Let's
Kinda,
leave him like
yeah.
that.
Okay, so Svein, let's flip back to you real quick. You slide over to the hatch, flip it up, start down the ladder, and I'm going to need you to roll me a dexterity saving throw.
All right. Ooh. I got 24.
Oh man,
Okay.
Irse is there with a frying pan, isn't she?
You-
Ducked under that.
You start to slide down the ladder, and you glance down just in time to see Irse also trying to get up.
Oh.
So you push off the ladder before your bottom meets her top, and flip gracefully to the ground. And Winslow, who is currently standing at the control panel, jumps back and he's like, "Oh God, what? God, Svein, what are you doing?"
Well, Irse, actually, I need to talk to you really quick.
Immediately, Irse is down the ladder, grabs you by the collar, and is like, "Who the hell just fell off Florence?"
So, we need some anesthetic. Do you have any?
Svein, who just fell off of Florence?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I don't know who it was.
Oh my God!
they landed on Florence, and then they turned around and ran off and just jumped right off the side.
Okay, no, stop. It was none of you, right? None of you just decided to take a nosedive into death.
No, we're all fine.
Okay.
But,
She's calm
we
now.
have
She's
another-
about to freak out again.
we have another passenger, and they're a little bit injured, and a little bit worked up. And we just wanted to put them to sleep.
Okay,
It's very difficult to explain.
yeah, I could, okay, Winslow, go set up the living room, like, go clear off whatever Yahtzee game you started in there. I don't know what the fuck that's about. But go clear that. I'm gonna go get my medical stuff, I guess. Just bringing this guy in, okay? We'll be ready for you.
Okay.
Alright. And they
Be
all
back.
disperse. It's like they all disperse. Winslo's like, I was gonna win that fucking game. You're just mad because I was gonna win it.
Oh.
So Svein climbs back up to deliver the good news to everyone.
Good news. Heavy quotation marks.
So everyone, Irse is going to get her medical supplies, and she said we can bring the our visitor down.
Would it be a bad idea to smack him and tell him to stay calm?
I mean, you can sure try. I guess at that point it'd be intimidation.
I'm fine with that.
Okay. Yeah, you could smack him to try and calm him down. Her down. It down, bird person?
Alright, that's a 21.
Yeah, wow, okay.
Now you listen to me. You will either calm down or you will stay without a foot. Do you understand?
He's staying without a foot anyway.
He doesn't know that.
You're giving him some false hope here.
He doesn't know that.
Bird person, dude bro, immediately shuts up. He's like, alright, dude, jeez.
Thank you. Come on. And he's dragging him by the chains.
Okay. So I guess everybody makes their way down the ladder.
Yeah.
Unless you still have business on top. Yeah, okay. I would like... Is it just Lannon who is dragging Bird Person at the moment?
That's unless someone helps.
Svein could help.
Okay. I'll allow two.
He still feels, kind of responsible for this.
I don't need you to make checks for that. I actually want then Kennam and Lobe to make me perception real quick.
Oh no.
That worked so well last time.
I mean, it could work now. You don't know.
Okay, well, Kennam's a little lost, but Lobe's got it on point. That's a nat 20 for Lobe.
No!
Kennam didn't break 10, so...
Oh.
So, Kennam, you're a little distracted. Understandably, this is a really weird situation.
It's not every day that we meet a bird person
Yeah.
and then they get switched souls.
But, Lobe, as you guys are walking back to the hatch, you watch Lannon and Svein carrying this bird person, and they're walking past that trail of blood that the halfling body had left. This is gonna sound crazy, but you can swear, actually you're 100% sure because this is a nat 20, the blood is rising a bit. Like, whenever Lannon passes it, it sort of condenses and starts to make little droplets, but then as he gets too far away, it drops back into place.
Hey, Irse.
Yep, okay. Here's downstairs, so we'll get to that in a moment. Alright, so y'all make it down the ladder. I actually need, Lannon and Svein, I need you to make me some rolls because you're carrying a bird person.
Yeah.
Okay.
This
What
should
kind
be
of rolls?
interesting. Depends. How are you getting bird person down the ladder?
I mean, I would just hold him by the chain dangling and then one arm it on the ladder. That's how I do it.
Okay. Then make me athletics.
Yay!
Yay.
Was the other foot
Oh,
still up
no.
there? Should we have brought that?
Wait, what was that, Svein? Real quick.
Is the other foot still up there? Should we have brought that?
So, my assumption is Kennam just put that foot in his first foot in his pocket. You didn't cut off the second one, so bird person still has their second foot. Unless Kennam just decided not to take the foot for some reason.
No, I've got the foot in my.
Yeah, I was pretty sure about that. Hey, Lannon, what was that uh-oh about?
That uh-oh is a 9.
Great.
It's not great.
That's not great. Oh dear. You get it in your head that, hey, I could just, like, dangle him down as I climb down this ladder, one-armed. What's the worst that could happen?
And I fall, don't I?
Yeah, both of you kind of start to fall a bit. You can make a dexterity saving throw, though, to kind of get back on the ladder or to catch yourself.
But not to catch him.
Yeah, no, bird person's just kind of fucked at this point.
Svein knows what he's gonna do.
Okay.
Well, great. Now I roll high. That's an 18 for a dex save.
Yeah. So you kind of, your one hand on the rung kind of slips a bit, and you're like, oh, shit! So your other hand goes to grab it. I guess you forgot that you were carrying bird person. Now bird person's kind of going whoop down to the ground. Svein, you wanted to do something?
Yes, I forgot. Svein learned a new spell at level 6 because he really needs this spell. He's gonna use Featherfall.
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
Alright, you cast Featherfall, and his descent starts to decrease, and bird person just very gently lands on the hard ground, like a little feather falling. He did for a second there. He was about to be like, oh no, oh dudes, this is totally not. And then he remembered that you slapped him, Lannon. So he's like, kind of fighting between freaking out again and not freaking out because he doesn't really want to be slapped again.
It'll be okay, bird person. What's your name?
Dude Bro McGee over here.
No, shut up. He has a real name. He says, well, tiny crystal beard dude person, my name's Yash. And that's Yash. Y-A-S-H.
Of course it is.
Yosh the bird person.
Yes.
Nice to meet you, Yash. I'm Svein.
Oh.
Now let's get you over this way.
Okay. So you all, I
Oh
assume...
no, Irse is gonna freak the fuck out.
Yeah, no, I'm actually super interested. So the setup now is you have to take him down the winding stairs into the living room. I mean, you can all just go in at the same time, and that's fine. But I just want to know if it's like, let's just all go in. What's the worst that can happen? Or, hey, let's have somebody go in preview and relay the situation. How do you guys want to handle this?
Hold on, I'm just gonna...
Oh.
Oh yeah, Lannon's not smart enough to think that far ahead. Anyone else?
Let's see. Oh, Svein got a natural 20 on, I guess, this wisdom check to decide how to proceed. So
I mean,
he's
I'll
definitely
judge.
sure that that's gonna be the way to go.
Okay.
So he's gonna I'll go out ahead and I'll let Irse know that we're on the way.
Okay.
Make sure she knows the situation.
I'll let her know that we're on the way.
Okay.
That's the same thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Svein, you make your way downstairs first. You see that the living room area has been mostly cleaned up. There's a couch ready to go. Irse is setting up some crystals and vials and bandages up on the table. Winslow's just kind of sulking over in the corner, like, I was gonna bring that Yahtzee game, you fucking bitch.
Wow. He's really mad about Yahtzee.
Yeah.
See, what you don't know is that he plays for keeps. They bet some gold on this.
It's like she bets Florence.
And as you come downstairs, come downstairs, Svein, you hear the clippity-clappities of Kevin, and she goes up to you and she's like, meh, 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 meh. Like, just kind of circling around you like, hey, what's going on? Hey, what happened? You guys
yes,
are on.
Kevin, we have a friend on the way, so, just try to stay calm. Everything, he's having a bad day today, so he may be a little noisy.
Meh. And then she kind of clip-clops back over to Irse and kind of pokes at her, or like headbutts her leg, and she looks down and looks over at you, and she says, oh, okay. Well, I think I'm pretty good. Ready, set up. Okay, Svein, what is going on? Like,
Well, our new friend Yash is on the way, and, he's... Well, you know how things are never normal with us.
Hey-
we always
hey,
end up
Svein.
getting into weird situations. Yep.
hey, Svein, you sure are stammering and, like, having long, awkward pauses. Almost as if you think this is a bad idea.
Well, I think, given the options available to us, this is one of the best ideas that we can go with.
Svein, it feels like I'm being talked to by a politician. What is going on? Why are you dodging around? And she stops for a second and she looks at you and she, like this moment of realization comes. She's like,
Wait,
no,
wait.
no, 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 no.
Lannon hears this and pops into the doorway. Hey kids, you want to see a dead body?
And out comes the parade. Wow, okay.
I wanted to give you a heads up. This is our friend Yash.
Svein, I'm gonna need you to make a dexterity saving throw real quick.
Oh no.
Oh no.
21.
Okay, well, Irse goes, she like jumps up to you and goes to smack you upside the head, and you kind of duck out of the way, and she hits the ground, and then she looks at Lannon and she's like, if he's gonna dodge it, it's coming for you, and she's gonna come and do the same thing.
I mean, Lannon doesn't have to dodge it. She'd hit my shins, maybe.
I mean, that's what she's gonna go for. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, she got a 10. I don't think she's hitting them.
No.
She like starts to like furiously slap at your shin. She's like, "You fucking idiots! What are you doing? Why would you do? You are not this brain dead. You And you see Winslow in the corner straightening up, like, this is amazing. Like, I knew I was sort of incompetent to her, but wow, you guys really just strive for the goal, don't you?
And
Winslow, this is not the time.
Svein whispers to Lannon, oh wait, it gets better.
So she's like furiously slapping Lannon. And you hear Yash say, whoa, whoa, like little person, like it's totally cool, I think. I mean, they said you could help me, right? And then she looks dead up at this thing and she's like, no, 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 no! What did you do?
It's not really what we did.
Bullshit!
I mean...
Oh my god! Why would you bring a monster into my... Okay.
Wait. Let me explain.
Oh, this is gonna be good. I would love to hear this explanation.
Yeah, alright, there was a halfling on a wing suit, I think, and their like souls got swapped because the harpy took the soul from the halfling's body, and now it's infused in the harpy, and the harpy got the halfling body and jumped off. That's the thud you heard.
Yes, he's telling the truth.
Can I like roll persuasion for this?
I was just gonna add, look, man, like, I totally know it sounds crazy, but I was totally there, and that's exactly how it happened. And Irse, like, holds up a hand. And she says, okay, you, pointing
Who?
at Yash,
Okay.
pointing at Yash, go park your feathery ass on the couch. And he's like, oh, I mean, I would totally love to do that. I'm, like, kind of missing, like, I don't have a foot. And she looks down, and she gives you all, like, the dirtiest looks. And she says, okay, then, Lannon,
Yes.
go sit his feathery ass on the couch.
Come on, buddy. And he's just
You
helping him along.
maneuver him over, and you see Winslow kind of, like, backing away, like, no, okay, wait, I don't actually want to. And then Irse says, Winslow, sit with his feathery ass while we go have a discussion. And Winslow's like, and you see Yash go, oh, dude, that would be so totally awesome. Like, I'm really thirsty. If you could get me, like, a drink of water.
Oh, no.
And, like, my other foot kind of hurts. And she's just like...
Wait, alright. Lannon hears the word discussion, and flashbacks from his mother come to him. And he just takes Mimicrone back. He's like, alright, I'm gonna need this.
Oh, actually, on that note, did you bring that whole damn backpack in with you and are currently putting it on display for all to see?
The backpack's, like, on the floor or something. The wings are, like, merged with Mimicrome as much as they can be.
I was going to say, merge with Mimicrome, meaning there's, like, a whole bunch of pieces still orbiting around it.
Yeah.
So Irse looks back to you, he's like, and as for you four, and then looks at you again, Lannon, and is looking at your bracelet, and just slowly shakes her head, and she's like, upstairs, now. And she's gonna start going upstairs.
Alright, Lannon's gonna turn to Winslow and be like, if you don't hear from us, I will see you in the afterlife.
Oh,
And walking upstairs.
See you, Winslow.
Yeah, bye. As Yash continues to just, like, list off all of these things that he wants, and then some of his day, and how he's feeling right now.
Goodbye, Yash.
God, he must have
yes.
taken a 9 in freaking intelligence.
Oh, yeah, like...
We've already established he has less than a 4.
Yeah, fair.
Is everyone else gonna follow upstairs?
Yeah, Svein goes up reluctantly.
It's like being called to your room.
Mm-hmm.
Lobe, you following after?
Yep.
Alright, Kennam?
Yes, I would like to do... I have a lovely little ability as a halfling that lets me hide behind people and go unnoticed. Can I quickly do that? Can I hide behind Lannon?
I suppose. I mean, are you trying to be stealthy? Is that what's happening here? Okay, yeah. Roll me that stealth then.
I mean...
Okay.
you're the one who cut off the foot.
We'll see how this goes. I'm just gonna preemptively make a roll. Okay. So, all of you head upstairs. And
My head is hung in
Irse-
shame.
Yes.
Irse is sat at the control panel.
Oh no.
And her arms are crossed.
Oh no.
And she waits for all of you to kind of get situated. And she says, okay. So does anybody want to tell me in detail what the hell happened after I left? I literally left you with one thing in the sky, and you said you'd take care of it, and now there's a bird person in my living room.
Well, you see, we kind of did take care of it, but we did the best that we could. So, there was a flying thing in the air.
That was Yash.
Uh-huh.
Yes, we thought it was another bird person coming to attack us.
It wasn't.
So,
Right.
I cast sleep on it while it was in the air, and it fell down.
Okay, I'm gonna stop you there for a second. I mostly just want to know why there's an intelligent bird speaking to us. That is not... Okay. I can believe the fact that there are bird people. We've seen a towering ooze thing that thinks it's the god of the universe. That's not the part that's getting me here. The part that's...
Speaking of ooze.
Yes?
Lobe
Whoa.
brings up the blood.
Okay. And the mystery just gets better. What? Okay, so let me see if I've got this. We have an intelligent bird person down in my living room missing a foot, and now its blood is reacting to Lannon's mimicrome? Do I have that right?
Lannon raises his hand.
What? Lannon.
I can explain the intelligence part of the bird person.
Yeah, can you? I would
Yes.
love to know that part. I think we skipped a step.
The harpy's claws act like the soul daggers that we have, and it took the soul out of the halfling.
Now her expression goes completely blank. And after a couple seconds, she says, "What? I'm sorry. What?"
That's the claws.
No. I heard you.
Yeah.
That was more of a rhetorical what, as
Okay.
in... Okay. Like, you guys have to... These daggers were man-made. They don't just pop up in nature whenever they feel like it. If that's the case... And she goes quiet for a second, and you could see her... She's biting her lip, like she's picking at her nails. Like, she is very on edge all of a sudden.
Oh god.
And
Is
she
this the
shakes
most
her head.
nervous we've seen her?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the most nervous you've ever seen her was probably when she was talking with Shoku, Devak at Azuandil.
Right.
This is like that.
Oh no.
Ooh.
And eventually she says, "Okay, we'll worry about that in a second.
Okay.
Let's deal with the bird person situation."
Right.
So his soul is in the bird, correct?
Yep.
Like,
That's right.
okay. And now we don't have a body to put it back in.
That is
Unfortunately,
right. We tried to stop the body.
It jumped off.
Okay.
It was very strange.
It was
It's
so adamant
quite-
about flying. Kept
And it was
moving its
quite
arms.
strong,
Yeah.
even though it looked like it had several broken bones. I mean, it did just fall out of the sky onto Florence.
And it was still moving?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
It was very angry.
Yeah, Hey, wait a fuck. Where the hell is Kennam?
Does Lannon notice that he's hiding behind him?
That's a good question. Did you guys organize this?
No.
Kennam's just hiding back there.
I mean, you guys can make a perception.
He was with us a moment ago.
Perception.
Perception. Nat 20.
17.
Svein, you know this idiot's been hiding behind Lannon the whole time.
He was my backpack.
In that case, you probably will hear him whisper behind Lannon, "Not a fucking word."
He was with us a moment ago.
Roll me deception.
Svein is not great at deception.
But he's a thief.
Yeah, he got a 12.
Yeah, no. Irse is staring back at you now, and she's like,
I've seen that
Svein.
look. That's not a good
Yeah.
look.
"That's not a good look." Spain, where's Kennam?
Oh, he's right here.
Lannon turns around just like, what?
He's in enough trouble already. He doesn't need more.
Hey, Kennam, do you want to maybe join us in this conversation? I feel that your personal perspective may shed a little light.
What could you be talking about? I've been here the whole time, eh?
He's just hanging onto my shoulders.
Well, you've been awfully quiet for somebody who just witnessed this crazy-ass event. Also,
Me, I've got no clue what this is. You're the seedling expert.
I find it kind of unusual that you've been very quiet about, daggers and that ability that they have, and that his foot seems to be missing. That's kind of weird, Kennam.
I don't know anything about those daggers.
Holy fucking
Deception out the ass.
Okay, no, I'm gonna call it here. Kennam actually knows nothing about these daggers.
She's also asking about the claw, though. She's insinuating that a little bit.
He is leaving that part out. I'll roll for that, but
Yes. I was like,
Kennam
you can leave
legitimately
the
has
other
no
words.
clue what's going on with the daggers.
But he definitely took that foot.
I definitely took that foot though, and that would be a 21.
Yeah, okay. She's like stares at you for another minute.
I ain't got no clue about daggers. What are you talking about?
So you have no idea where the foot went, huh?
Must have fallen off Florence.
We'll use that as your deception roll.
Could you please
And
get
she-
off?
Yeah, no more.
Sure,
no more.
whatever. It
Okay.
just drops down.
All right.
Thank you.
So, oh my god, why is it every time? I just want like one normal anything.
Well, yeah, I don't think we can.
Good luck with that one.
Yeah, in this line of business. Pfft. Okay. Then it sounds like at this point we need to start interrogating. What is his name?
His
Yosh.
name is Yash.
Yash. Okay. We need to figure out where the hell Yash came from, what he was doing before this, so we can get somewhat of a lead of where to go next.
Yes,
Do we-
he said something about trying to get to a cart.
What was his, okay, his original body. Do we know what race that was at least?
Cam's gonna look visibly uncomfortable at this. If anyone notices, he's visibly uncomfortable.
Perception.
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 I'm reading him like a book.
15.
Okay. What was yours?
24.
Jesus. Yeah. Kennam, paint us a scene. Why are you upset?
No, he's trying his best to stay quiet, but like you can see he's stiff and like his eyes are wide and it's just
He's gone into the fugue.
Oh, great. We're gonna have another Vin.
he visibly does not want to be here.
Okay, guys, seriously, if nobody knows what this guy's original race was, that's sort of a big piece missing.
Well, I think it was. It did look halfling. Wouldn't you say, everyone?
It was either halfling or gnome.
Small
Yeah.
person, it could have been a gnome.
Do I remember that he said gnome?
There was a gnome flying backpack. That was totally a gnome.
Just, I was like, as a refresher too, I'm pretty sure the only person who had rolled to see what this guy was indeed Kennam. Somebody else did roll for the backpack, and it did seem to be of gnome-esque technology. So,
Well, didn't he also say gnome?
I mean, Kennam right now just said, "I think it's a gnome."
Well, no, didn't Yash say he was a gnome?
No,
He said
Yash
something
hasn't-
about gnome.
he said something.
Could have sworn that he said I was a gnome flying around, and then now I'm.
Oh no, he was just a little dude flying around. No, he hasn't said anything about what his race originally was. Because that would be weird to bring up in a conversation where you think you're still in your body.
So, like, Kennam's obviously lying.
Or hiding
Am
something.
I?
Or hiding something.
But to Svein's comment, Irse will say, well, if he mentions something about a cart, I would bet my luck on a halfling.
That was definitely gnomish technology. That was a gnome, guys. Don't worry.
Who said that? I agree with him. Okay. It sounds like we've reached a slight impasse. We don't have enough information to go on just yet, and that unfortunately means talking to Yash.
Yes, I suppose it does.
Okay.
Seems like he's good at conversation.
Yes, he does like to talk. That's very good for someone in his situation.
Okay. I'm gonna stay up here, and I'm gonna take a look at that map. It's entirely possible that there are caravans that are close enough that would make sense. I'm gonna find those. You guys go downstairs and interrogate the bird person.
We'll talk to Yash.
Okay.
Find a caravan on a map.
She just smiles at you. She's like, okay, now, Kennam, this is like your thing. You should know this. Come on. You're a halfling. You know how this works.
Caravans do not put caravans on maps. That doesn't make sense. We're kind of moving.
And Svein shows him his pop-up atlas, which has, like, well, I'll roll to see if there's little caravans that you can pull the tabs and move them around. I got a 6. Maybe there's not.
Hey, whoever has my character sheet, don't I have a whistle to summon a halfling caravan or something like that?
Oh shit, you do!
What?
Okay, wait, no, stop. Hold on. Clarification.
Hold on, I've got the sheet. I'm gonna take a look.
Okay. Also, Tom, you're also very soft. You gotta come closer to your mic.
Yeah, what happened?
What
I'm
happened?
like right next to my mic, guys.
Seriously?
Doesn't sound like it.
That's not good. Anyways, no.
How about now?
That's
Yeah.
I mean, a little
so
bit.
Audacity can change my mic. Good to
A little
know.
bit. Yeah, it does. Okay.
It's like 80.
So clarification. Lobe got a whistle from a halfling caravan that summons essentially messenger birds. I believe the specification was seagulls, so he can summon messenger seagulls from this halfling caravan.
Oh, well, I bring this up to Irse. Would this help?
I mean, it looks like a whistle. What is it? Where'd you get it? What does it do?
I got it from my friends who also have a caravan. Said something about birds.
Well, we've seen a lot of birds today. I don't know that we need more birds.
Oh, wait. Oh. Okay, I get you. Lobe, why don't you show that to Yash? Because maybe he's part of that same caravan. That would certainly be a lucky break. I wouldn't rely on it. It's worth a shot.
I go to Yash to show him my whistle.
Okay. To clarify for you as well, Kennam, you are correct. The caravans move around a ton, so there's no way to tell where they are on the map. However, a lot of the units, tribes, collections, as you will, name as you will.
Nomadic groups?
Nomadic groups. They
Clubs.
do. Okay.
Oop, did I lose everybody?
No, you're good.
Nope.
So to clarify, it's certain collections of halflings do have places they like to meet up and throw like crazy parties or hold ceremonies. So, and that's what Irse is looking for. She's not looking for a specific caravan, but there are places they like to meet up. So her hope is that they're at one of those meetup places and you can run into them.
Okay.
That being said, I will give you guys a minute to kind of figure out what you're going to ask Yash. Totally not saying this because I slightly have to maybe go to the bathroom. But if you want to take a quick break, because I have to go potty like super bad, guys. I don't think you understand. You guys can think about what you want to ask Yash, where you want to go with this, and we'll go from there.
Quick, while they're gone, leave a like and subscribe to the channel.
So it still looks like we're waiting for Svein to come back into consciousness. Do you guys have an idea what you want to ask Yash?
Lannon doesn't want to ask Yash anything.
I'm back.
Lannon wants to investigate that puddle of blood that Lobe was talking about.
Oh, that's fair. Okay.
Kennam will totally join you on that. He doesn't want to go anywhere near Yash at the moment.
Svein's gonna go ahead and go near Yash because he feels guilty about
Okay.
playing a very major role in totally messing up Yash's life.
So we seem to have a little split party action going on here. We have two boys who want to investigate up top. One boy who wants to question Yash. Lobe, what would you like to do during this time?
I want to show Losh the whistle.
Oh, that's right. You want to show Yash the whistle. You know what I mean. Okay. Then let's start with our boys who are gonna interrogate first.
Go ahead.
You two make your way downstairs, and Lannon, I'm gonna assume at this point you don't have Yosh chained.
Yeah, no, Mimichrome is back on me.
Okay. And aesthetically speaking, too, the Mimichrome, the new Mimichrome that you have amassed clearly does not have enough space with just this bracer, so it's still sort of orbiting around you like a sun, or around your bracer like a sun.
I mean, if it wants to start crawling up my arm, I'd be fine with that.
Oh, well, I mean, the minute you let that be a go, it does so.
Cool.
I'm
I'm just gonna amass an entire under-chain mail of Mimichrome. Hopefully that'll be enough for a cannon.
Yeah, so you had enough for your wrist, pretty much, and now it's up to your... Is forearm where the elbow meets the elbow?
Forearm is between wrist and elbow.
That's what I thought. Okay, it's that high at this point. Yosh seems to have calmed down a little bit. He still feels weird calling him a he. They have a cup of tea on the table, and occasionally you'll watch him like bend over and try and drink some of it because they don't have hands anymore.
Yeah.
You see Winslow sitting in the kitchen. He's got his own cup of tea, and he's sitting at the island, and he sees you two come in, and he smiles, and he's like, oh, good. Now you two are here. And he just sits down, and he looks like he's about ready to watch a show. He is all yours.
Hey, Yosh, have you seen this before?
You hold out the whistle. Yosh takes a look, and he says, actually... Yeah. He says, oh, dude, that looks like oh, he went to go snap his fingers, but he doesn't have fingers.
Oh.
That just makes Svein more guilty.
He recovers from that, and he says, oh, dude, that kind of looks like a messenger whistle. Like you give it a little tweedledee, and it summons a bird, and you could exchange messages between caravans. Where'd you get it, though? It doesn't look like one of ours.
Oh, I got it from some friends.
Oh, dude, that's totally wicked. This voice keeps fucking changing on a dime. Dude, that's like so cool. Do you know what caravan you got it from?
Does Lobe remember what caravan he got it from?
I don't think the caravan ever told you what their name was.
Not a clue!
Aw, man. Righteous bummer.
Here, let me try it!
Oh no.
I blow the whistle as hard as possible.
Okay, roll me a d10. I mean, you know who rolls a d10.
I roll it.
Yes.
That's a 10.
Okay. So you blow this whistle, and it lets out like a shrill tweet. And nothing happens for a couple minutes. And then you suddenly hear, like... And then... And you look up at the windows, and you see these seagulls just, like, fucking ramming into this glass trying to get in.
Neat!
That would have worked so much better than using our rations.
No.
Yeah. And then Yosh looks up, and he's actually frowning a bit. He's like, oh, dude, wait a... Oh, that is like a wicked coincidence? That's totally what my caravan uses for messenger birds. Huh. That's crazy.
Oh, wow. Well, what's the name of your caravan, Yosh?
Oh, dude. It's a pretty cool name. I think it's pretty wicked.
Oh,
We're known
really?
as- yeah. We're like the Salted Pearl Caravan. Like, how metal is that?
He's such a fucking dude, bro, and I love it.
That sounds really gross, to be honest.
That
Yeah,
is...
A salty spittoon. How tough are you?
That's the guy who runs, like, the cart in. But yeah,
Wow,
dude,
that is pretty cool.
it is. We're like super chill with the ocean. We actually go to this spot every year. We're actually supposed to get... And then he stops, and he thinks, and he says, actually, I thought we were there. Oh, major bummer, dudes. I've got, like, gaps. I'm, like, forgetting stuff. This is weird.
God.
Oh, really? Where was the last place that you remember being?
That's a good question, dude. Actually, that's a good question.
Dude.
Dude, okay, no, I'm, like, totally positive. We definitely were at that place we like to hang at. You guys ever heard of the, and he goes to snap his fingers again, and...
Poor little dude, bro.
Yeah. He, like, clacks his beak instead. And he says, oh, dude, we were, like, totally going to the Astral Puddle, man. We go there, like, every year. I'm like, 95% sure we were there recently.
Well, maybe you were on your way back after visiting there?
I don't know. Look, I'm telling you, man, like, 1 minute, I'm pretty sure I was walking along the beach, headed back to my cart. And then I woke up, and now I'm like a bird person. But I've got, like, pubes and stuff. Like, what's up with that, by the way? Like, why am I a lady?
Well, we're still trying to find all the answers.
Oh, this is a major bummer, man.
There's a lot of mysteries yet still to solve.
You're telling me.
So what do you do when you visit the Astral Puddle? Is there a lot of trading there?
I mean, like, sometimes, dude. Mostly we just go there to, like, commune with the ocean and stuff. 'Cause, like, that's our thing, man. Like, and he looks around, and he looks like he's trying to find something, and he's like, oh, that's right. I guess I don't have my mask anymore. Oh, man, Mondo bummer.
Mondo bummer.
Well, I mean, like, all of our spirit animals, they're all, like, ocean things. I had, like, an awesome osprey mask. It was great. Oh, man. Oh, man, dudes. It's like a part of my soul is gone.
I mean... You know what? Lannon's on the upper deck. He can't say
Shut up,
anything.
Lannon. You're not here.
Svein is not even gonna comment.
I mean, like, is there anything you guys can do? Like, I don't want to be a lady person, bird thing. I want to be me again. But I just watched me take, like, a nosedive off the side of your... And then it suddenly hits him. Dudes, am I like a monster thing? What the hell?
Yes, I do believe it is called a harpy. It is a bird person.
No, dude, I'm not talking about this. And he starts pointing all over the floor and it's like, I didn't even, like, what is all of this? How is this even a thing? And you hear Winslow cracking up on the side like, oh, this is gonna be great.
Winslow?
No, it's cool. I'm sipping tea. It's a thing you do in the kitchen. Just don't
okay.
even mind me. It's
okay.
Lannon's asshole senses are tingling.
Yes, Yash, from what we understand, it seems like you switched bodies with a harpy. And you went into the harpy's body, and the harpy went into your body.
But, like,
And then your body took a nosedive.
Yes,
right. I was
as
like-
you put it, yes.
right, dude. Wait, does that mean like this whole this thing that I'm not like this thing? And he points to his body, but like this cart thing we're in, right? Like, does it have a soul? Did it get body swapped?
What?
This
Maybe.
thing! He's pointing to like the kitchen and he's pointing to the windows and he's like, this like crazy mind fuckery going on here. Like, Is this a cart? Like, is this a bot? Like, what are we in right now?
Well, see, we're trying to still understand it, so the way that we deal with it is we just call it Florence.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah. Okay. That
Is he fucking part
makes
of our group now?
that totally makes things way more clear. No. Anyway,
Oh god.
I just like what happens to me, guys? Like, I can't go back to my caravan looking like this bird person.
Well, yeah, we don't know yet.
Welcome to stay with us.
Irse hears that.
Well, we might want to talk to Irse first, but yeah, for now, yes.
I'm sure it's fine.
Oh, I'm sure.
Lobe, the all-decider of everything. Hey, wait, okay, so let me see, like, I hope I can ask questions too. Like, I know you're probably here grilling me and stuff, but like, I got a brain teaser, and it's really just teasing away, and were there like more of me?
What do you mean?
I mean, like, in my caravan, I'm like part of the scouting patrol. There should be like 2 other people. I woke up here, but did you guys see them? Like, maybe they're just back at the
No.
caravan.
No, we didn't see them. Our cart was attacked by harpies, and we were fighting them, and then you showed up.
Oh.
But we didn't see any more that looked like you.
Oh. I mean, as crazy as this sounds, given this day, it's like somebody's here, but I, like, can't see them. You know what I mean?
Ah, well, that's kind of strange. But it could be a result of maybe you switching bodies.
Like a out-of-body experience kind of thing?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, I guess. Like, my brain's all so wackadoo as is, I guess that's it. Well, like, what happens now, then?
Well, we don't know. We're still trying to figure that out, but... Well,
But what?
we'll let you know once we have more information.
I mean, I guess. Well, okay.
Will we ever have more information? I mean,
That's
this is
a
awesome.
solid question.
That is a solid question.
Alright, well, do you guys want to ask him anything else for the moment, or can we switch over real quick?
You can switch over.
Alrighty,
go
Roo.
ahead.
Let's go back. Let's go to the
Blood
Sherlock
boys.
Holmes. Yeah, the Blood Boys. You guys make it back up to the top of Florence. It's pretty much empty at this point. You know, feathers here and there. That line and streak thing of blood where the body was dragging itself away. And then way in the back, that just shattered, broken mess of what was once a railing.
Oh, that poor railing.
That really did deserve this. Okay, so what are you guys gonna look around for?
I mean, Lannon's probably gonna head towards the blood. Just like cautiously, though.
Kennam's following suit.
Kennam's following suit.
Apparently,
Sounds
Irse
good.
was good down there.
I mean, Irse is doing her her book thing right now. She's looking around to see if there could conceivably be any caravans nearby that he came from.
Yeet.
Okay, so how are you going to investigate the blood?
I'm just gonna start by walking towards it.
Okay. It's very, I mean, at this point it's starting to dry pretty quick, given you're going like 1 billion miles an hour, and there's wind. So it's pretty dry at this point. So what else do you got? You just gonna look at it?
I'm just... I don't know, he said something weird was going on with the blood. That's all the information I have.
Okay.
No. I wanted the full explanation of what I saw to everyone.
Ah, okay. So, Lannon, you have the full explanation. You walked past this blood, and your bracer kind of wigged out a bit, and the blood started, like, trying to reach up towards you, and then it flopped back when you got too far away.
Then I guess I'm gonna reach towards it with my bracer hand.
Okay. You reach forward. You see the mimichrome kind of start to peel off of your skin a bit, and it floats around the bloodstain curiously. You don't see the blood doing anything, but the mimichrome is definitely interested in this.
Damn, I wish I could talk to the mimichrome. That'd be cool.
Wouldn't that be great?
Yeah, I could send it in to spy on things.
Okay. Have we established that mimichrome is a magic item?
At this
I
point,
don't recall.
I'm just going to say yes. If we have it at this point with 2 weeks going on with this thing, you probably have established, like, this is some weird, magically,
This is not normal.
This is some unnormal shit. This was not man-made.
Maybe it's supernatural.
Maybe it
Ignore me.
is.
Anyway.
I want to touch the blood and cast Identify.
Solid choice.
What does Identify do?
You choose one object that you must touch throughout the casting of the spell. If it's a magic item or some other magically imbued object, you learn its properties and how to use them, whether it requires attunement to use, and how many charges it has, if any.
So basically,
You learn whether it's affecting the item and what it is. If the item was created by a spell, you'll learn which spell created it.
that's a lot.
Wow.
Basically, so you get the rundown of everything about this item, huh?
Yeah, at the cost of 1 level 1 spell. And by the way, I am out of level 1 spells.
You should probably take a nap.
Okay.
Next
So-
to Yash.
Let's break this down here. What is the first thing you want me to tell you about this thing? Because that's a lot.
Well, I guess the first thing I'd like to learn is it a magic item? Is it, like, magically imbued?
Okay. So the mimichrome, it doesn't seem like it was like once a normal ass metal and somebody just
Not
magically
touching
charged.
the chrome. I'm touching the blood.
Oh, you're touching the blood. Okay. Oh. Is the blood magically imbued? Got it. No. It wasn't like enchanted or like a spell wasn't cast on it.
All right. I get it is, but it is still. Is it considered magic?
There definitely is something otherworldly. There's something otherworldly about it. You can't quite pin it to a certain school of magic, but you know that there's something off about this.
Well, then I'm not sure if identify works because this is only if it's magic.
I'm gonna say I will keep going, but they'll probably hit a point where there's stuff I can't tell you about it.
All right.
Or
Well, the
reason.
only thing that would probably there's really only 2 things that would affect this, and it would be whether or not you'd learn whether any spells affecting the item and what they are, and then you'd learn its properties.
Ah, gotcha. In that case, yeah, no, this blood hasn't been like enchanted. There's no magic to it. You know it's off because clearly this magical, weird, supernatural, just called supernatural. This supernatural metal is reacting to it, but yeah, no, it's not magic.
All right, then identify probably doesn't work on it.
Okay. New plan. New plan?
All
Do we
right.
not have a new plan?
I have one thing I'd like to do.
Okay.
Go for it, buddy.
Now, you can be the judge of this one, but are we within 1,000 feet of the body of Yash's original body?
Ooh. At this point?
Yes.
Probably not.
If I were to throw him in the direction...
No, I'm not gonna do that.
No plans then?
I got nothing. I mean, I came up here to inspect some weird-ass blood. And I guess Mimicrum has taken interest in it.
It has, yes.
Alright. Then it seems I identified the wrong thing.
Oh?
Huh?
I said, oh?
Well, I mean, it seems I probably should have identified Mimichrome.
I mean, yeah.
That might have helped a bit more.
I'll say this. Can one of you roll me perception?
Kennam is not rolling good perception.
Oh
18.
my god. 18? Okay. So, Kennam, you're kind of trying to figure out this blood patch, this dried patch of gross blood. Trying to figure out if there's, like, something magical about it or something. But, Lannon, you get up and you're stretching, you kind of start walking around a bit. You go to the railing, and,
Oh.
So, there's, like, a spot or something in the distance a bit. You're not quite sure what it is yet, but something.
Oh, no.
Something is there. And then it gets closer and closer, and it's coming real fucking fast! And you realize that it's an arm?
What?
And it's coming at you, so I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
An arm?
An arm.
Irse is trying to backhand you in the face.
It went around the world.
She can try, but she ain't getting it, because I rolled a nat 20.
Okay. This thing comes, like, rocketing towards you, and you... Tell me how you dodge it. What do you do?
Matrix.
Matrix? Okay.
Matrix dodge.
So you bend backwards, and this thing shoots over you, and then you pull up, and you're like, ha-ha, I did it! And then you see it kind of drift past your eyes, and now it's hovering over your bracelet?
Wait, what?
And you're watching the Mimichrome swarm all around this arm, and that usual silvery substance starts to turn blood red.
Wait, can I try to control it?
Yes?
I take out my axe pull and try to shift it into the blade.
Okay. You make this command, and you see parts of, like, the silver Mimichrome begin to form the axe blade, and then you see the one that was very much encased around this arm start to pull away as well. And you watch as, at first, it's taking, like, swaths of blood with it. Like, there is just blood sort of drifting through the air, going to make this axe blade. And then you watch as the blood is almost cast aside. And catching the sunlight, you see these little sparkling bits of silver. And it all starts to reform, it starts to form your axe. And this process keeps happening of, like, the Mimichrome swarms around the arm, it's pulling at the blood, and then the blood's thrown away as little bits of silver are added to the axe blade.
Wait, does it want to form with the blood?
Make me investigation.
Holy shit, did they fuse their blood with Mimichrome?
Make me investigation.
That would be my guess.
18.
Well, it certainly seems like that blood is fused with Mimichrome somehow.
What the fuck?
At this point, too, Kennam, you could look up and you probably see this axe blade, arm, blood nonsense happening as well.
Alright. Yeah, Kennam's gonna pull out his spell book and kind of go, okay, I have something, I haven't tried it yet, and I've been working on it, but let me try this. I'm gonna cast Clairvoyance.
Oh!
this is just a dummy spell. I'm gonna dispel it like almost immediately. I do want to cast clairvoyance just down into the room, down into the room below us.
Okay.
Just for a brief moment. Not horribly important. The clairvoyance itself, but what I get after I've cast it is what's important. Because as a divination wizard, I can get spell slots back for casting divination spells.
Oh.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna put that into my level 1 slot, and I'm gonna cast Identify on the blood.
Here we go,
and the
bitches.
Mimichrome.
Okay, so what specifically are you casting Identify on? Just to clarify.
This like Mimichrome infused blood area.
Okay. So it still has to be magic, though, correct?
I mean, we've established Mimichrome's a magic item, so at the very least I get that.
Okay. So yes, you can confirm this blood has been somehow infused with Mimichrome.
Awesome. Could I maybe get what?
I guess the breakfast cereal there has very different minerals in there.
You'll have to try again, Tom.
Did you not hear me, or
You
did
went
Super
Lobe.
robots.
Oh. Do I get any of the Mimichrome properties? Because
You can.
that's the primary idea there.
No, you definitely can. You'll have to specifically tell me because I know I will totally just blow all the secrets and it will be terrible.
Again, it's I learn its properties and how to use them.
No, I know. I mean, you just ask me these questions because I'm gonna forget everything.
Well then, let's start with the actual idea of what Mimichrome does, because we've had Irse who's tried to explain it, but doesn't actually really know what it does. And then we have, been going off what we think it does. But we've never actually gotten a full explanation of what this thing does.
Okay. You tap into its primordial essence, and Mimichrome is not one thing. It seems to be made up of a lot of things. It's multiple little, not organisms because it's not alive, but very similar to that sort of property. Like it's almost like a hive mind in a sense that it will attach itself to a host and kind of connect itself to that host's mind, and whatever the host thinks, the Mimichrome will learn and shape and adapt to. And it's essentially interested in obtaining knowledge through this relationship. But that seems to be its primary goal of shaping itself based on the knowledge and experiences of the host that it attaches itself to.
Well, that ain't fucking horrifying. Alright. Well, I guess I can use that now as well, but...
Yep.
I assume it requires attunement to use.
It does. It seems specific people, like, it has... There's some kind of connection, or there's some sort of step-by-step process that it goes to choose whoever it attunes to. In this case, it's just making some rolls. But it all seems to react quite ferociously to another source of Mimichrome. Like, if two separate pieces are put into the same room, they will immediately form up and exchange information.
Good to know. Violent reactions probably shouldn't stick them together for a while.
No. Like, let's just paint an example here. If Lannon had as much Mimichrome as he did now with that body in sight, the body would probably be shred to pieces as this Mimichrome tried to reassemble itself with a source. Like, it would be bad.
Keep Lannon's Mimichrome on the cart if we ever go see any of these people.
Lannon walks into a village full of these people and they all just, like, start flying.
I mean, it's kind of my only weapon.
Let's see, are there any spells affecting this item? I assume that's a...
No, this definitely seems to be like a free thinking to the point of, like, it has objectives, it has its own goals.
And the final thing is, the final thing is, was this created by a spell?
It was not. At least in the traditional sense that you are thinking. Something otherworldly created this, or it was created through otherworldly means, but to actually pin it in a school of magic, it's impossible. Like, it doesn't exist in any of those schools. So someone did not make this. It's more likely that something came about its creation.
Good to know. Alright, so Kennam's gonna kind of like look back at Lannon and go, so number one, that goes nowhere near Yosh.
I mean, Yosh now or Yosh's old body?
I think the old body, I think the old body's kind of ruined at the moment. I don't know if the new body's got any in it, but keep that away from mimicrome infused people.
Okay.
Which you won't know until you present Mimicrome to them. Isn't that a fun twist?
We'll bring like here, and he's gonna like try and get just a little bit of it and put it in one of the vials we had.
Oh, it's not happy about that, by the way.
Okay, you can finish up your thing first. Whatever. Fine, you can finish. I don't care.
Oh no, like, even when it's, like, forming the axe, and I assume at this point, Lannon, you're like, nah, guys, it's chill, like, JK smiley face.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, even after that, and you're trying to, like, take bits of it away, this shit starts to freak out. Like, it is bouncing all over the place. It's, like, swarming, trying to get away from the whatever vial stopper you're trying to put it in. It is not having it.
Okay, we'll take care of it later. Jeez.
Yeah, no, with the amount I presume we have, Lannon's making a full sleeve. Of this
Lannon's
shit.
what?
Making
Wait,
a sleeve of this stuff.
We're getting there. Actually, on that note, if you hang upstairs and wait a little longer, I'm sure the rest of the body will follow suit.
I'm fine with this!
Okay. I have nothing to help you if that body smacks you off the cart. I hope you...
I mean, alright, is there any kind of, like, wall?
I mean, there's railings.
I'll just crouch down next to a railing, just to make sure
Okay.
that
Yeah, because that worked so goddamn well the last time.
Or we could just leave the hatch open and body parts can start flying in. You know, there are two options.
Because seeing a freaking gnome ragdolling in is a better idea.
He's very determined to keep calling it a gnome, isn't he?
Isn't he?
Isn't he? Okay. Is that the plan then? You guys are gonna, like, head back downstairs, keep the hatch open, and let
I mean,
the information...
yeah.
Let the information in Viscera fly?
Yeah.
Okay.
And now Lannon's questioning Kennam.
I have no will nor want to be a part of this. I'm gonna go downstairs.
No. Earlier, you seemed very shifty. What was that about?
I don't know. Take your pick. The Birdman in the basement or the freaking body parts flying about. You can really take your pick at this point.
For the body parts. You were shifty around Irse.
Well, I'm not a huge... I think it's pretty common I'm not a huge fan of Irse.
I mean, none of us are, but still.
I hear those dice rolling. What are you doing?
I'm bored.
I thought you were reading my mind because I'm about to make you two roll off dice.
To see if Irse hears this conversation.
Not quite. Lannon, I'll say this. You know he's being shifty and he's purposefully, like, dodging the answer, so I technically don't think I can... Well, I won't make him do deception. You can 100% do insight, though.
Yay. 19.
19?
19.
Yeah, no, was definitely freaking out. Specifically, it seems, when Irse had mentioned the race and the idea of him being a halfling was brought up.
why were you freaking out at the mention of halflings? You're a halfling.
Yes, I am a halfling.
So then why were you freaking out?
I don't have to tell you shit.
I mean, he's not wrong, Brazen.
He's not.
Oh my goodness.
Persuasion, hold on.
I don't think you can persuade another party member.
Can I try?
He can sure try.
You can try.
I'll allow it. We'll see what happens. Maybe he'll be really persuasive, Tom. Like, his actual speech will be really persuasive.
Yeah, well, on the off chance, I just rolled insight against that, and that's a nat fucking 20.
Oh, well, cool.
Roll 19 for persuasion, but
Aww.
Well, I want to hear how this would go down. So I want to hear this. And don't necessarily just play off the dice. Go with your heart. See how it goes.
come on, man. It's not like I'm gonna fucking tell anyone any secrets. I don't. Hell, Irse tries to get information out of us all the time. I don't tell her shit.
You really don't, though.
I know. Lobe minds his own business. Svein keeps to his books. And I stay in my room and train. I just wanna know why you were a bit shifty.
He's gonna, like, take a second and go, you know how halflings have a mask?
Yes, I've learned this.
Well, and he's just gonna take a thought, like a brief second of silence and go, there's a reason I don't show mine. And that's when he's gonna walk back in.
We'll pick up on that later.
I was like, well, now Lannon's gonna go through his room and rummaging through shit.
No, Lannon's
You
not.
set yourself up for that.
Lannon's not like that. He will, however, pick up those questions later, and he's gonna follow him back in, leaving the hatch
And
open, waiting for the other pieces.
And the blood follows after, like, yay! Okay, so you guys make your way downstairs,
Yep.
and we're back in the living room with Yosh and Lobe and Svein. Lobe,
Lennon-
what have you been... Yeah.
Lannon's gonna try and hide the, I think, copious amount of blood encircling his arm now.
Very copious. So basically what has been happening is, like, these two events have sort of been going side by side, with the event up top maybe going a little longer. So they're coming down. Svein asked his last question, or maybe Yosh did. It's already been too long. Lobe, what are you doing at this point? Where have you positioned yourself?
In the kitchen.
Well, I assume I'm still standing next to Sven, and we were just talking with Yosh.
Yeah, I would say, I don't know if you guys, it's like, oh, I'm now sitting with Yosh and whatnot, or I am getting a snacky.
I mean, if there are snacks to be had,
I mean,
You don't want
does
to miss
Winslow
out.
have like a little tray of snacks that would
oh yeah,
Just
you'd
wine and
like to share?
cheese.
he
With his
busted
little
that
teeth.
out. Yeah, he busted that out a bit ago, and he's like, this is great. And then, like, you came over at some point, it's like, no, look, this is mine. No, this is my snacky. No.
You guys might want to hide all the
Whoa.
cooked seagull if we still have that.
Oh yeah, are the
Okay.
seagulls still hitting the windows?
Oh, yeah. Those dumb bastards haven't quite figured out yet that there's glass separating them.
Then Lobe probably will go over and open a window.
Okay. Now there's... Okay, so you were over there, and now everyone else is coming in, and you guys watch as Lobe walks over to this window where this cluster of seagulls, and you just flip open the latch, and now it's like, mine, and now there's fucking seagulls everywhere!
Hello, bird friends!
Mine.
Oh god. Irse is gonna hate us.
She already does.
Yeah. I think she's walking down the stairs and a couple body parts fly by her.
Just a normal Tuesday. So that's the first thing you see. Now Lobe is, like, off in the reading corner with all these fucking birds.
Snapping their necks one by one.
But so that's Lobe over there. Svein is still with Yosh. And actually, as you guys come over, Yosh looks to you guys. He's like, "Oh, dudes, like, thank goodness, cause like this guy's been staring at me forever. I don't know what his problem is. He just went like really quiet, he just keeps staring at me.
Yes. Yash, did you hear something just now? Some voices?
I mean, there's some seagulls. Do those count as
not,
voices?
not them, no.
Oh.
Someone asking for help. You didn't hear that.
Nah, dude. Oh man, do you need to like lie down for a bit, dude? Like, did you?
Maybe. Lobe, did you hear anything?
I can't hear anything over the seagulls.
I was just gonna ask
Or
that
the
actually.
rumbling of his stomach.
One of the two. Lobe, no, you have not heard any cries for help.
Okay.
Svein's just gonna go sit in a corner then.
Okay. Because I definitely think I heard something.
Okay, buddy. Alright. You go take a seat.
Oh, okay. Now, Yash, you said that you had some companions with you?
Yeah, dude, we were the three amigos, man. It was great.
And what were your companions called?
Nah, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't forget my bros. Well, so you got my awesome dude bro friend. His name was Tate. And then the other one was named Zarya. She was pretty cool too, man. She was like...
What was that first one's name?
Was that Taint?
No, not Tate. God damn it.
Because that's what came through.
No. It's Tate.
Tate.
T-A-T-E?
T-A-T-E, you fucking monsters. Stop trying to make me look like a bad person.
You are a bad person.
No! Okay.
Especially in the episode that just came out.
Shut up. Okay, anyway. Yeah, no, the other one was Zarya. She's like super cool. Kind of quiet, but you can't really hear people when you're flying through the air, so that's not a bad thing per se.
Okay. Because... Yash, I think I did hear someone who was talking, and it sounded like they wanted to talk to you. And it sounded like a girl, so maybe it was her voice. Or,
Wait.
well, who knows?
What? Hold on, wait a second. Is Zarya here too? I thought you said there wasn't anyone else here but me.
No, I didn't see anyone else here.
He's just trailing off again.
Svein's gonna roll perception.
Roll that perception.
Ooh, 28.
Ooh, what are you perceiving?
Trying to perceive if there's, I don't know. Maybe invisible peoples.
You can't just roll
Around.
perception.
He's just perceiving everything, absolutely everything.
Everything and
He's,
You realize you're a fantasy character in a different world.
No, perceiving through the fourth wall.
Okay, alright.
No, but he's gonna try and look for signs that someone else may be in the room with them, but maybe they're invisible or something. Like, maybe there's, like, depressions on if there's carpet, like if someone's standing there
Just, like,
and maybe
chilling
they're
out.
invisible, or like
I
if
got
they're
you.
sitting in a seat.
Yeah, I got you. Okay, so you take a look around the room. It's just all of you, like Lobe and his seagulls, Kevin chasing the seagulls, Winslow still eating his cheese platter, the two who just came from downstairs, one of
Upstairs.
them hiding upstairs, hiding something behind their backs. It's kind of weird. And then Yash, who's just kind of sitting there. You know what you do see, though?
What?
His chest is kind of... How do I put this? There's this weird aura around his chest. It's very brief. Because you're looking kind of for it now, you can see it. There's something purple. And it's very faint, and looks like it could flicker out at any second.
I forget. Purple is rogue, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think it is.
Okay.
Which means Svein don't touch.
Don't touch.
Lannon, did you see that?
Did Lannon see it?
Oh,
Let's check.
over- I just saw something. It was purple. It looked like an aura around Yash or something. I'm not sure.
Would that be perception or investigation? Because he's
You
telling
do
me where it is.
He is, so you can do investigation now.
Alright. That is a 4, so no, I don't see.
Yeah, there's no purple nonsense.
Lannon, no, not the ceiling. Over here.
Dude,
I will say this. You don't see purple. I mean, his seed was red, and if you, like, really concentrate, you could see red.
I see red. No,
No, it was purple. I know what purple is.
Damn it, guys, I'm not colorblind.
Kennam?
You guys are, like, freaking me out. What's going on?
I don't know, but maybe it had something to do with when Yash came into this body. I don't know. Maybe there's something else there too. Maybe there's another seed.
What? I mean, I don't think I ate seeds today. Like,
Well, thank you for that insight.
Not those seeds, you ball bag.
and then you hear feet steps on the top of the stairs.
Oh no.
And Irse comes down. She's like, okay, well, as it were, there's actually a caravan meetup place near the Astral Puddle, so I guess if we just keep going that way. And then she comes down to this scene with seagulls in one corner and blood orbiting Lannon's hands. And she stares and she says, this is incredible. I literally leave you for 5 minutes. 5 minutes. I have an hourglass upstairs. I timed it. How is it possible? Yep, yeah, and then in that instance, I'm gonna... in that instance, she, like a cavalcade of other body parts suddenly come down the stairs. Like a leg and a head, and there's just, like, blood flying behind it, and she kind of ducks to the left, and almost as if she was expecting some bullshit to happen. And then it starts pooling around your arm, Lannon. She's like, oh my god.
I wave with the bloody arm.
Stop!
Yes.
Are you all serious right now?
Well, about as serious as we can be.
Oh my god.
This is us you're talking about.
Okay. Well, I guess. And then you hear Yash say, yo, dude lady, what's up? I don't think we've met yet. She's like, oh my god. We have. You just saw me. I literally...
Irse, what do you want me to do with all these birds?
I don't know. Where'd they come from? Do I want to know? Do they also have seeds?
I just blew on this whistle here. And then he blows on the whistle again.
Okay, roll me another d10.
Jesus Christ.
4.
Excellent, more birds. Bye. Can everybody... Oh, I'm not even gonna bother. Yeah, no, now the living room is just pure chaos. There's a bunch of fucking seagulls shrieking. There's body parts orbiting around Lannon. Everything's just gone out the window.
Kennam's gonna throw his arms up in the air and go, fuck it! And he's gonna cast Shocking Grasp and just
Oh
go,
my
I didn't
God!
think the fuckers wanna try me!
All the meanwhile, Winslow's sitting at the island eating some cheese, and he's like, this is the best day ever. It's going in the records book.